Yeah. Now, I know what most of you are thinking. Some of you are going, oh my God, run! But most of you are thinking, what the hell is that? This, my American friends, is a Dalek. This, when I was growing up, was one of the scariest aliens. There was a TV show called Doctor Who. We're having a special tomorrow night on British television. And this was the worst alien that you could get. This was the Dalek. And it, you know, it could come to your house and make you an omelette. Or it could clean your bathroom. But they're very, very frightening. This one, luckily, is dead. You can tell they're dead because, look, they're normally like this. Well, they're like this normally. This when they're excited. And this when they're dead. But this is called a Dalek, and it's a very scary, excuse me. It's a very scary alien, but I adore them. And they talk like this. They say, destroy all humans! Isn't that adorable? But we used to, we were terrified of these things when we were kids growing up. As you can imagine, Scotland, you don't see a lot of this. Or anywhere, really, let's be honest. But, you know, it was my older brother who said to me, I'm not afraid of Daleks, Craig, for if ever I were attacked by one, I would simply go upstairs. But the Doctor Who people thought about this. And nowadays, in the Doctor Who, this series has been running, it's still running. Nowadays, Daleks can fly. Ah, that shut you up, didn't it? Well, they can fly now, but this one can't because it's not plugged in. Anyway, I'm very excited that this is here. And I just want you to know that tomorrow night it's going to be turned on, and then there will be a battle royal between the robot skeleton and the Dalek. No, the thing is, there won't be because actually we can't afford that amount of electricity. But, anyway, I'm very pleased that this is here. I'm so excited. But don't be... Oh, well, so is the Dalek. Don't be alarmed, though, if you see this thing moving around, because it's probably just someone pushing it. But if you see it moving around and no one's pushing it, get upstairs very quickly. We'll take a break. We'll be right back, everybody. We'll be right back.
The Late Late Show with Craig Ferguson, sponsored by the U.S. Postal Service. Ladies and gentlemen, Craig Ferguson.
Thanks a lot. Thanks, everybody. Please, sit down. Sit down. Your completely genuine and spontaneous applause has melted my cold Scottish heart. I came out here and I was cynical and depressed. You could tell from my lowly walk, but you lifted me. You lifted me with your genuine Yankee enthusiasm. You started it. Hey, guess what? What strange, creepy man on TV? I'll tell you, imaginary viewer. Do they count in the Nielsen's, imaginary viewers? Because if they do, we're kicking everybody's ass. I'll tell you what. Oh, yeah, I'll tell you what. It's a great day for America, everybody. Yeah! 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 Ha ha! It is. It is. It's a great day for America, a great day for the city of San Francisco. Or is it? Do explain, Craig. Okay, I will. San Francisco is in the news today. San Francisco is considering a ban on circumcision. So, you're going to ask the voters of San Francisco to make it illegal for doctors to go near their penises. Good luck with that. You know, there are rumors that Bill Clinton is making a cameo appearance in the movie Hangover 2. It's true. It's set in Bangkok. I think what happened is, it's not really... It is. Isn't that a great name for a town, Bangkok? It's a real town. You can't touch me, you bastard. There's two places I wanted to visit in the world, Bangkok and Lake Titicaca. No, but I don't think really Clinton was meant to be in the movie. I think what was happening is they were filming in Bangkok in a strip club, and Bill Clinton walked in and he's like, oh yeah, I'm here for my cameo. It's a great day for our president, President Obama. A few hours from now, his new book hits the stores. He wrote a children's book. It was good for him, I say. Do we have the cover of the children's? There you are. Pat the Boner! No, it's... I keep forgetting it's pronounced Boehner. It's a genuine mistake! You know, Boehner, he's the new Speaker of the House. Turn-ons include tax cuts and spray tans. Turn-offs, circumcision.
You said it, Craig.
Yeah, like you get any skin to cut off. Hey, if you're wondering, by the way, in the whole circumcision debate, I'm originally from Europe.
Oh, my.
Let's just say I had a line on the Drew Carey show once about it. My captain still wears his cap to dinner. Anyway, no, I was talking about Obama's children's book. It's called Of the Icing. Do we read the real cover of it? There you are. Look, that's adorable, isn't it? He wrote the book a couple of years ago. And you can tell because it's his list of 13 great Americans, but it includes Bernie Madoff, Tiger Woods, and Charlie Sheen. Things have changed. What happened to Charlie? Put the hooker in the closet. I don't think the book publishers are that smart, though. They had this book a couple of years ago, and they're thinking, Obama is so popular. If we wait 2 years into his presidency to publish it, he'll be even more popular.
Oops.
Oopsie is right, Jeff. All the royalties, though, from Obama's book will go to an organization that really needs the money, the Obama re-election campaign. No, I look forward to your letters. No, the royalties are actually going to a scholarship fund, and I think that's great. I've written a couple of books myself, and all the royalties from my books went to Charity. Charity, who is a stripper I know. Actually, he's standing over there. Say hi, Charity. Oh, that? Is that it? No, that's good. Yeah, all right. Get out. Get out. That kid's overacting like crazy now, isn't he? He was doing all that, rubbing and everything. I liked it. The children's book, yeah. No, a lot of people think, I'll write a children's book. It's easy, but it's not. You need to, write things down and draw pictures. And you need to have a moral or a lesson at the end, like green eggs and ham. Where the moral was, you can eat spoiled meat if you want.
I hear that, girlfriend.
That's That's not even helping. That's just a non sequitur. That's not even being a sidekick. You're just being an arse.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Anyway, Dr. Seuss I'm talking about, one of the greatest children's authors of all time. But did I say all? One of the greatest children's of all time. No, he was great, Dr. Seuss. But to be fair, it's easier to write a story that rhymes when you can just make up words in the middle of it, like zizzers, zazzers, ziz. If you want to impress me, Dr. Seuss, try rhyming a difficult word like Nantucket or grass hole or. It's a real thing, you can't touch me. Bangkok's a real town. Dr. Seuss, of course, wasn't a real doctor, like Dr. Phil. It'd be really annoying, though, if your actual doctor could only speak in rhymes. That'd be awful. To read your file, I need my spectacles. Now, pull down your pants and show me your testicles. Yes. I can think of no better way to get rid of you than letting you know you've got chlamydia. I'm afraid you have acute angina. So rub this cream all over your ankles. Except higher than your ankles. Your vagina. It's a real thing, you can't touch me! It's the commercial break time again already.
Break me off a piece of ads.
Is that a pun there? A pun there, Mr. No Genitals? What was it? I'm shaming you. We do have to take a break, but when we come back, stuff will rhyme. Stuff will rhyme with angina. Maybe. I don't know. It's time for the commercials, my favorite part of the show. Welcome back to the show where things are, you know. What time is it, Jeffrey Peterson?
Time to chuckle along with the tweet mails.
Jeff, there's a ooh-la-la Dalek next to you!
Oh, biscuits.
Yeah, Jeff, I don't know, I think he's looking down your pants.
In your pants.
No, your pants, Jeff.
In your
no,
pants.
Yours.
In your pants. More, please.
You know, I'm thinking that maybe I could replace the skeleton with a Dalek.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh is right. And then replace me with a Dalek, and soon... No, that wouldn't work. All right. What time is it? Oh, yeah, you told me. Play the jingle.
Twitter is the thing with all the tweets. You and your friends stay in touch, but never meet. Now the time has come to check the tweets. And your email partner,
And your email. Do. All right, this is from Eric in Turlock in California. Eric says, hey, Craig, how often should I wash my bathroom towel? I took a shower, so I should be clean, so I think I should never have to wash it. You're not married, are you, Eric? It's good, though. I like it. I like it a lot. Uh-oh, who could that be? It's Secretariat! All right, this this is from Cam in Edmonton and Alberta in Canada. Oh, Canada! Oh, Canada! That's their actual song. Oh, Canada! Doodaloo-doo-doo-dee-doo-doo. Cam says, "Dear Craig, is this a good way to tell my wife I want a divorce?" I actually was a little concerned that Secretariat may shy when he saw the Dalek. But he didn't. Did we just have an awkward pause there? Oh, that's adorable. I didn't even ask. All right, this is from Sam in Rolla in Missouri. It says, "Hey, Craig, I can't decide what I want to do in college. What do you think?" I don't know. Drink a lot of beer and be promiscuous. That seems to work for everybody else. CBS in no way endorses what I say. And for legal reasons, neither do I endorse what I say. Whatever I say, blame the Daleks. You know, you could take a leaf out of that Dalek's book, actually, Jeff. It keeps quiet. Good. I'm glad we're agreed. This is from Jill in Conroe in Texas, who says, that's Jill there, she's a flamingo. "Dear Craig, my boyfriend is always late to everything and it drives me nuts. How can I break him of this habit? I don't give... Oh.
You said it, Craig.
Yeah, you're right, yeah. This is from Scott in Phoenix, Arizona. "Dear Craig, do you think you'll ever run for office?" Nope. This is from Scott in Fort Wayne, Indiana. Different Scott, or else it's the same Scott and he's got a jetpack. "Dear Craig, do you think it's too early to shop for Christmas?" Yep. This is from Jesse in De Pere in Wisconsin. De Pere? "Dear Craig, just wanted to let you know I think Secretariat is awesome. Does he do any tricks?" Yeah, he stays away when he gets an email about him. Last one, I just wanted to do them all tonight for some reason. This is from Devin in Bloomington, Illinois, who says, "Dear Craig, I'm really sorry I fell asleep from part of your show on Friday. Can you ever forgive me?" Oh, I fall asleep during the... I get up all the time. I'm half asleep now. We'll take a break. We'll be right back, everybody. Welcome back to the only late-night show on television with its own Dalek. I'm very excited about it. I'm like to the producers, "Can we keep him? Can we keep him? Can we keep him? I'll feed him and walk him every day." My first guest tonight is one of America's premier comedians. And by that, I mean he was the first comedian off the Mayflower. No. He's one of the leading comedians in America. I mean, he's not. He doesn't even go to sea. He lives by the coast. I think. Look, I'll just let this go. He's got an upcoming HBO special, The Big Speech, which premieres Friday, November the 19th. Take a look at this clip.
Hillary Clinton, I gotta say, I think she's done a good job as our Secretary of State. Not a perfect job, but it's a tough job. She shut up, she bit the bullet, and she's done some good work there. And I actually think as far as terror goes, I think she gets it more than the prez. I think I'd prefer her in there because at least she's perpetually pissed off, you know. You know, she's pissed off at Bill, and she might project some of that onto Al-Qaeda. She's pissed off because she knows that we know that she's been cheated on more frequently than a blind woman playing Scrabble with gypsies.
Please welcome Dennis Miller, everybody. Yes.
This is my first time here. I'm backstage watching it thinking, this is like if Braveheart was about Ace Ventura.
I like to think Braveheart meets Pee-wee's Playhouse.
Yeah, exactly.
They can't take our freedom.
What do we got going here with James Carville and the Industrial Vibrator?
That's a great name for a band. Yeah.
I hear that, girlfriend.
No, knock it off. Knock it off.
I can't even watch Carville anymore. He's got more nervous tics than a Baghdad parking valet.
He does look very nervous. Why do you think he's so nervous? Why?
He's
married to a woman that's politically very opposite
He's
to him.
afraid of her leaving at any moment in case she realizes he looks like a Muppet accidentally washed on hot.
I've got a tiny penis. This helps.
Hey, you were talking in the monologue about Clinton. That's the third time Clinton's answered the call on something, you know, showing up in Bangkok, like you said, covering.
Yeah.
And I remember when they had those 2 female journalists in North Korea, and he went over to help out. I'm not even sure he knew what he was doing there, though. I'm pretty sure he woke up from a nap and somebody said, hey, come on, we're going to Pyeongtaang. And he said, yeah, let's go to Pyeongtaang.
No, I always thought, I thought it was because he had always had experience of springing chicks from dormitories.
Well, Clinton, you know, he asked for it. You got to make horn dog jokes about him.
Well,
because he walked around in front of us for 8 years in a perpetual state of al dente, and that's what you get.
Is that what you call it? Al dente?
Yeah, that's, you know, that's not quite uncooked, but a little turgid. Ew.
Yeah.
Let me feel the nubs.
Yeah, go on. It's set on vibrato. Yeah. Nice, isn't it? Be careful, that's one of the most deadly killing machines in the universe.
I can tell. Can you believe there was a time in history that kids were ever afraid of that piece of...
Uh-oh. Hey, people still are. Yeah.
God,
yeah, no, that's a terrifying...
It's like if a humidifier had swallowed some Bic pens.
You can't insult Daleks. Knock it off.
You're
now listen, you can go after, you can do all the political stuff you want, but don't go after the Daleks.
No, I know Doctor Who's a big thing.
That's a big thing in Britain. Yeah,
And what are you doing tomorrow night? You're doing an AFI salute or a Kennedy Center or what?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, it's Doctor Who. The actor who plays Doctor Who is going to be on the show.
He's still alive?
Yeah, well.
Wow. They call him Dr. Y now.
What do you watch on TV then? It can't be all politics with you. Is it all politics all the time?
Come on, geez. That's my day job. When I get off at night, I like to watch Turner Classic Movies. I find it restive over there.
Really?
Old films, yeah, black and white films. And then I like at the other end of the spectrum to watch really crap TV. I like those uncomfortable fake TV shows about commercials, about, you know, the toothbrushing stuff and stuff like that. They always act the people in the crowd, and you think, what did they just slip these people a roof and all and bring them in?
We used to talk about it as like when you get people that say, do you have difficulty using the phone? And an actor's like, yeah, it's really hard, Do you watch the Project Runway? I always imagined you would enjoy that. Or maybe the reality shows. What about Jersey Shore? Do you watch that?
Well, listen, I think Snooki's a genius in her own way, and...
Explain.
Well, it's just that when you actually call the president on something legitimate and get away with it, that made me laugh when she said, you know, it really is true. Why would any party want to tax tanning beds? And when you think about it, it's so ridiculous. So when Snooki came out with that, I thought, you know, when you don't make sense to Snooki, you've really...
I got Did they tax tanning beds? Really? Was that
That was the thing. They wanted to tax tanning beds. And I was looking at Snooki. To me, she looks like she has to remember to breathe. She can she can barely stand up, right? And at some point, she said, you know, this doesn't make sense. And all of a sudden, she's turned it into a legislative genius.
Well, it's fantastic. Now, I'm never quite sure with you if you're not absolutely with the GOP, and you're not absolutely, well, you're not with the Democrats.
Listen, if two human beings with similar genitals want to get married because they love each other, thank God. I love it when people, you know, to me, gay marriage is like 8 billion and 42nd on my list of things that concern me. Right above global warming at 8 billion and 43rd. Okay. I never get that. What's the crux of the problem? It would appear the temperature of the planet over the last century has gone up 1.8 degrees. Maybe, maybe not. Excuse me for not trusting temperature figures from the year 1906. We were still defecating outside in the woods, but I'm supposed to believe they had a stranglehold on the Fahrenheit at the Earth's magma. Sure, that was an accurate reading. Ezekiel, put the candle wick down the possum hole. Let's lay down a baseline for future generations to derive their self-worth from. Then we'll go hand churn some butter, maybe invent flight later this year.
You think that, though? I mean, you don't care about the global warming? You don't buy it at all?
The way I view it is this. It's a very effective anti-terror tool because it's 120 over there to begin with. I'll be uncomfortable. There'll be a charcoal briquette at some point. It's going to get them before it gets me. Listen, I don't know. I think they're guessing. I think my generation's been good for the environment. I'm 57 years old. When I was a kid, we used to go to Dairy Queen at night. We were finished. We'd back out onto the highway. We'd chuck every piece of the car right out the window. I'm the generation who stopped throwing out the window, okay? Let the other kids down in the temperature. I've done my part.
Seems reasonable. What about the...
All of a sudden, he's turning into the doctor on me.
Seems reasonable. What about the Obama administration? You a fan?
Listen, he seems like a nice man to me, and I like how cool he is. And but there are certain things that to me, Obamacare. This looks like a big, sweaty encyclopedia salesman that we accidentally let into the living room, and it's going to be tough to pry him out on the back porch again. You know, when they tell you that you can stay on your parents' medical benefits till age 26, you get 2 years of unemployment, you can use Obamacare to pay for medical marijuana, they throw in some food stamps for munchies.
Yeah.
At that point, this whole country is Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure 3. You know that. We can't go down that road.
Then let's talk a little bit about the alternatives coming up in 2012. Who do you think might be an interesting candidate?
Well, there are unknown people at this point. Somebody has to be in a debate with that man who's proven himself. You know, obviously, Barack is a great speaker. But my feeling is, okay, let him sell ShamWows. We got a country to save here.
Right.
But you need somebody in a debate to hold their own. You know, he's very smooth up there. And that'll be the unexpected person who comes to the fore, somebody who's in a debate situation with him where they do a wrestling reversal and get out of it and pancake him. There's some cats out there like Tim Pawlenty, who I think is going to be a good guy, Mitch Daniels. I like the fat man in New Jersey, Chris Christie. I think he's a good guy. But none of them mean anything right now. You know, Barack Obama is a tough guy to knock off his haunches. And we'll see 2 years hence who steps to the fore. But those would be three I'd name right up front.
What about Palin? Is that going to happen?
I like Palin because too many people who I don't respect hate her.
Right,
you know?
right.
Aren't you interested?
I know where you're going with that.
There are some people who hate her.
I'm not a huge fan of her, but now you've come up with a lot of people I hate her. Oh, yes.
I always pull on that thread and go, why do they hate her so much? And you know something? I think a lot of women like her. I think a lot of guys, they're loath to admit it because of their wives, but I think they think of her as the first potential. Ooh la la! And I think
You say that in CBS?
Huh?
Oh, you can actually say ooh la la. Oh, yeah.
Although you had a horn thing for LBJ, didn't you? Isn't that why you wanted to become a citizen? You had the horn for him?
For the horn for LBJ?
Yeah. Some fantasy of picking you up by the ears?
No, you must be thinking of someone else. Or maybe I lied to you at some point. That's also possible. Dennis, it's lovely to have you on the show.
Listen, Fergie.
What?
I just want to kiss the ring. Have you ever seen a cat this loose on American television? I mean, it is as loose as it
You got me. Want to, come on, man. Come on. Blow a little organ with me. Blow a little organ. You know, do you play?
Well, I'm about to.
Yeah. Can you get it out? You want me to?
I keep it in the box when I play.
Yes. You are a Republican, aren't you?
Come on.
You all right? Look, man, I can open it for. Oh, look at you. All right, you ready? We got to play ourselves out because we get no band.
Yes.
Right, where you ready? Yankee Doodle?
I can't believe I couldn't open that box.
That's all right.
It's like Dumb and Dumber.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
1, 2.
I don't know how to
1,
play.
2, 3.
Do you suck or blow?
Do what you like.
We started with Clinton. We
ended with Clinton. Dennis Muller, everybody, we'll be right back. Welcome back to the show with CBS Cars. I was talking to the Dalek. My next guest is in the CBS show Rules of Engagement, which is Mondays on CBS. She's in CBS. Did I say CBS? CBS. Take a look at this.
Where'd the other lady go?
What other lady?
Do you have those teeth whitening trays in?
Huh?
I thought you were gonna get more comfortable. You know, like sex comfortable, like sex-fertable.
Oh, I didn't get that, but sure, I'm up for it.
Trays in your mouth. I mean, I was hoping that area might be available for, you know.
Well, I can't, but you can.
Wait. Oh. CBS? I like your style. Please welcome Bianca Kajlich, everybody. Bianca Kajlich. Great, I love your dress. Look at you.
Thank you.
Is that some kind of suede?
I have no idea what it is.
It looks like it's some kind of, you know, like a lovely couch material.
Do you want to pet it?
Well, can I pet it a little bit? Do we have a neutral? You don't really have a neutral area.
You
I
could
can't.
go like right there.
No, that ain't neutral. Trust me. I'll just have to say that it looks sensational.
Thank
though.
you.
You look great.
Thank you.
That? What are you talking about in that clip with the thing and they're looking like Sarah Palin in it and everything?
Yeah, well, you know, that's what I usually look like at home.
Really?
When I'm hanging out with the zit cream on and.
Do you have troubles with zits? I can't imagine you have trouble with zits.
Sometimes.
Really?
Yeah.
I had one in my nose last week. I couldn't see it, but it was one of those undergrounders. Oh, it was miserable.
It's
Can I get that?
It's so painful, isn't it? When
Oh,
it's like...
then you do it in your eye, kind of feels like a little piggy eye.
Have you ever gotten one in your eye?
I once had a Chalazion in my eye. Do you know what that is?
No, I don't know.
It sounds like a little leprechaun stick, right? But it's
Right.
not. It's like a thing, like a little pearl. It's dirt forms in you, and then it forms like a pearl, and they have to cut it out.
It sounds awful.
Yeah, that's how attractive I am, baby.
Amazing.
No, it's good. So how are you doing? I haven't seen you for ages.
I know, it's been like 2 years since I've been on
Lord,
here.
what have you been doing then? You been on vacation?
I've been hanging out, I've been working.
For 2 years?
Yeah, for 2 years, moving around the town. I've lived in about 3 different houses.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh, which houses have you lived in? Have you lived in an apartment?
No.
Oh. Well, I
No.
thought I would get at least one of them right. You've never lived in an apartment? Do you ever live in an apartment with other girls and have pillow fights to end your disputes?
I did do that, yeah. Actually, in college, I lived in a house that was called the Palace.
Slower.
In college.
No, it's
Yes.
all right. You lived in a house called the Palace?
Yeah, it was called the Palace. It was an old fraternity live out, and it was a bunch of girls, and we actually had one guy roommate that we lived with.
Gay.
No. He wasn't.
In my head, he is. He's gay.
But it was funny because he would have, you know, girls, he would have like a one-night stand and have a girl spend the night. And then when she would leave in the morning, it was horrible for her because we would all stand at the window as she walked away and did the walk of shame and go like this.
What's that?
You know, like when you're dancing and you hit the booty?
I'm sorry, I dance like this. When the hand slips too low. No, I don't. None of that. Do you do all that? Do you go to the dance clubs and go there with people you don't know?
I mean, I don't make that noise.
Yeah. Why not? That's what you do, isn't it?
Yeah, but there's a lot of booty shaking involved.
Are you a big
know?
dancer? Do you go out to clubs? Do you take cocaine and that kind of thing?
I think my publicist would be really angry if I answer that question.
All right then. No, your publicist wants you to say no, and I do not endorse the use of drugs.
I actually don't do drugs myself.
No, and neither do I.
I really don't.
No, neither do I.
I really don't.
Neither do I.
But I do like to go out and dance.
Right. That's not a drug. That's just young people having fun.
No, it's the drug of life.
Yes, Cash. What do you like to listen to when you're dancing then?
Like hip hop or.
Really?
Yeah.
Ah, look at you.
I like. I like old school hip hop.
Really?
You know?
What's old school hip hop?
Yeah,
Like,
you know,
like doon, 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 all that kind of stuff.
Oh my God.
What? No?
How old are you?
Oh, it's ancient. I'm 48. You see my Dalek? Yeah.
Can we talk about the other guy,
Jeff Peterson?
He's kind of hot.
Yeah, you think I'm old?
More, please.
Really? You like thin gay men with no genitals?
Oh, I didn't know he didn't have any genitals.
Well,
that
he has
changes
them.
everything.
Technically, he has them, but they're stuck in customs.
So he'll get them soon.
He'll get them soon, and then there'll be no holding them back.
In your pants.
Yeah. Do you have any appliances around the house that are intelligent, like Jeff? I think you know what I'm saying.
I do.
Okay.
I do.
All right, you don't have to ask again. I can't believe I asked you, actually. Well, you started it. You started it.
Ow.
I don't know you did. Come out here wearing your dress that looks a bit like a comfortable chair thing, material on it. Yes, it's all the same. How is things going over at the Rules of Engagement show? CBS treating you right?
CBS is doing well by us. Yes,
Are they?
we're in our 5th season.
Oh,
so-
that's great. That means,
Yeah.
what, did you get a car?
No. You know, the thing about being a Sony show is I get a camera every single year. So
Sony makes the show for CBS.
Yes.
Oh,
yeah.
that's- yeah. You get a camera?
Lots of cameras, yeah, which means my family members get cameras for Christmas.
Seems
Every year.
reasonable. You know what
Yeah.
I get?
What?
A jacket.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah, I guess.
What would you really like for Christmas?
A camera.
Oh. Well.
No, are you good? Can you do it?
I'm all right. You know what I'm better with is the iPhone. The iPhone. No.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
Okay.
Do you know what happened there? I went like that, and he
Yeah.
wasn't paying any attention at all. He's looking at the baseball scores or something, which would be odd given the season's over, but there you
And
go.
everyone went silent. It was like a big silent.
I know, because you said iPhone. And
Isn't
I
there
don't...
something you do with an awkward pause here?
Yeah, we can have one. You want to
I
have
thought that's
one?
what that was.
But it wasn't planned.
Oh,
Yeah. Do you want to do a planned one? You want to do awkward pause or mouth organ?
mouth organ.
Yeah. All right, then. I tried to get... Dennis Miller was very snippy about it.
Yeah.
But I got you a fresh one there.
You got. Oh, I like ones that already have people's mouths on them.
Oh, really? I don't even have to do the double entendres anymore. You do them at home. And I'm proud of you. You ready?
Yes.
All right, you got a suck or blow? I need to know for which key. You know, suck is a slightly different key than blow.
Both.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do both.
Do you play?
No.
Neither do I. What a coincidence. All right. You ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Bianca Kajlich, everybody over my back. There you go.
If you're watching Craig at home, you're missing half the fun. Consider this your formal invitation to laugh live in our studio audience at a taping of The Late Late Show with Craig Ferguson. Please give us a call at 323-570-0059 or visit our website at oneiota.com.
What did we learn on the show tonight, Craig?
$38, $39, $40, $42. Great. Thanks a lot. Good night.